So here we are, working on the Buick. Pretty bad, this thing's gonna be sweet. This all through here. That's gonna be part of the new radiator bracket. We haven't finished doing the cleanup on it yet. So we'll smooth all this in. End up filling these and these. Won't need them no more. That'll be all black and looking like it's brand new. Take this up here. Here's our core support. We got to notch this out in order to clear the radiator cap. So I'll have to build a new piece of sheet metal that's all cleaned up. Makes that look good. I'll start building all new in here.
I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you get.
Had to extend the end of this. This is kind of cool, something cool to talk about. Like when you're zipping sheet metal together in a butt weld, what happens is you weld this together and it shrinks. I like to TIG weld it like this, so that way it shrinks like a zipper coming up. And you come through, get this all welded up, and then I'll sand that all back smooth, and we'll take it to the punching hammer and stretch all the shrink back out as well, and that'll give me the uniformity over the panel that I'll need. Now we got this far, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start making this weld totally disappear. Get rid of all the shrinkage. Stretch it out on the punishing hammer. Make some noise. There we are, all flattened out.
Wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Got the extension on it.
Baby, you
Now start welding up the new mount.
You whip up my.
Here it is, 1963 Buick. Start getting this all figured out here. This is a new mounting supports for the radiator. I wanted to make it look like it was meant to be. So I'm still finishing this one up. We're mocking it up. Getting this part figured out for the radiator cap. What sucks is I lost all the footage where I showed you how bad this was when Tony brought it to me. And then Tony's been down here busting his ass, helping me out with this project, do as much as he can be, which has been really sweet. So we're making good progress. This is going to be dope. I'm excited about it. What you think, dude?
Oh yeah.
Tony's over here
How's it going?
working on this setup here. Yeah, this is Tony. He's the one who owns the 63 Skylark.
Just here taking it along, man. All right.
The front of this car is gonna look good, dude. As soon as you open that hood, this radiator setup in the front is definitely gonna get a lot of people's attention. Yeah, so this bowl comes in here, radiator cap comes through here. And I'm just getting this whole bowl section that goes in this core support all finished out. And we're gonna do a really good job because we can't use any filler on this for paint. So this finish work has to be like spot on, and I mean, I'm pretty good at this, but this is the most challenging little sheet metal project I've ever done. And this is all 16 gauge too, so it's heavy. It's kind of hard to work with. So just kind of
we want to be free.
Figuring it out as I go here.
We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride, and We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded.
Get a fab stuff, buy a plasma cutter. I think there's a bunch of options on the market. You decide. I have now started buying Everlast stuff. I really like Everlast stuff. I bought an Everlast 80 plasma cutter. I mean, I like them. They're green. Green's the color of abundance, which means they'll make you money. And they've been really, really reliable for me and really good machines. So, you know, that's what I did. I don't care what you did, but if you want to make your life easy, you buy a plasma.
So here we are. Got this guy all ready to weld up. I'm gonna have to clean it up and make it look pretty, but that'll be the radiator cap for the Buick. Needed a place to access it. So let's weld it up, make it fit and look good, and see where we're at. Get all this ready to send to paint, dude. This is this coming together, getting all the welds in it. Man, sometimes as things are coming along, you just gotta fight because it's not always pretty, and if you're gonna learn, you're gonna have to fight. Like this is something I've learned a lot on. This whole shape, trying to get it all to work together, and man, all the dirtiness that happened to try and get it to clean up. You know, I'll show you how to clean that up. This even had to come down and relieve that out a little bit and pound it back in to get that gap to be cleaned up enough to weld. That's wider than I want, but it'll do. And this is sometimes how it goes. You gotta fight. And it's okay. Not the prettiest I've ever done, but we can make this work. I'm gonna go through, grind this all back, and then we'll fill it with bronze. Here's where I'm at on the bowl for the Buick, right? Radiator cap right up through here. Fabricated all this around here. This piece here actually started as a Volkswagen headlight bucket that I found in my scrap pile. And we used this backside of it and then fabricated all the rest of this from scratch. And this lip around the back too, we fabricated that. Welded all this in. As you can see, this is using silicone bronze to fill. all of this, and I think I really like this process. This silicone bronze. I mean, you can't get like big, large areas like you could with lead, but for something this small, right? Like, look, that's my hand on top. You know, and doing all this little stuff. The silicone bronze is amazing. That's a really cool little trick to be able to hide all your little weld seams and everything, and be able to send this off to a powder coater who can actually acid these before they coat. That's how this is going to be done on these parts. So I'm super stoked how this is turning out. And yeah, it's good. Badass, man. Here it is. That's all finished up and ready to go to paint. Throw that all in, and that's using that, so you can see all that, that silicone bronze that I used to TIG all that up and used it for filler. Get everything absolutely perfect. So that's where the radiator cap will go, and the core support here. See all this all smoothed out and ready. This is all ready for paint as well, and that's the new radiator mounts. And those we attached right up to the old to the headlight buckets here. So this is gonna look really clean when we get this car together. It's gonna be badass. Here it is, back from paint, dudes. Here we are, working on the Buick. Front end's going together. Tony's down here helping me with it.
Coming along.
Likes working on his car too, apparently. Yeah, that's the new radiator. That's how she turned out. All of that we Frenched in and built for the radiator cap. All of this in here. Built those to mount the radiator on. Welded our tabs on. Let me get going on the fan now. See that.
Taking pictures, just trying to get this thing together.
So here it is. We got the front end of the Buick basically back together. Headlight buckets, bumper on. There's the new core support. All of this that I built from scratch. Makes me get the radiator cap on and off, and push the radiator far enough back to be able to clear the small block Chevy in here. And so we're gonna move on. What's left is we need to build the fan shroud. Comment down below, tell us what you think, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna keep putting these out, so expect to see you back.